Berachot Perek Bet Mishnah Aleph 2:1. Haya Koreh B'Torah. If a person was reading in the Torah scroll, V'Higia Zman HaMikra, and it came time for the Kirat Shema time of reading, Im Kivein Libo, if he had Kavanah, Yatsa, he fulfilled his obligation, V'Im Lav Lo Yatsa, if he did not, then he does not fulfill his obligation. Now this is talking about, first of all, if you want to just tell us to have kavanah or not, just say to have kavanah. Why do you have to give a strange case about a guy's reading in the Torah scroll? Because they want to tell us a different case. This is not about if you need kavanah or not. By the way, the law for Shema is you have to have kavanah only for the first pasuk, because it's saying listen and understand Shema, so you have to listen and understand. You have to be thinking of it. It comes with the territory of what you're doing. As opposed to lulav, if you shake it and you don't really think about it, it's okay. Usually mitzvot don't need kavanah. When you do them, of course, it's better to have it, but it doesn't invalidate the mitzvah usually if we don't have kavanah. Now, this case in the Torah, in the Mishnah, it's talking about if you're reading in the Torah, like checking the parchment and checking the letters, and you might be just like mouthing off the words, and you're not going to say the words properly, and it happened to have been, it's time for Shema now, and if you're up to the Shema section, you just have to make sure to kiven libo libecha in regard to saying the words correctly. That's what it means, likrot. You have to read it right, because whether you're going to have kavanah of understanding or not, you at least have to read the words. That's the chidush of this Mishnah. It's just telling you should read the words right. If you don't even read the words right, it will invalidate it, and then you have to read it again. So it's a special case. But however, there is the law, not written here, that you have to have kavanah, real kavanah, on the first pasuk, basically only. And then if you kind of doze off in the other parts, you're still okay. Not that we recommend doing that. But pirakim, in the middle of the pirakim, which we'll see the pirakim in the next Mishnah, basically between Shema, V'Haya, Im Shamo, and then Vayomer, and different things also before it with the Berachot, it says we can do certain interruptions. Sho'el mepnei hakabod u'meishiv. Sho'el means you can ask someone shalom, ask them how they're doing. Whether you say shalom, good morning, whatever it is, for respect. Sometimes you have to respect someone. If the Torah says respect your father and your mother, so it means if you see them and you're in the middle of a paragraph, in the end of a paragraph, in between paragraphs, you can say good morning or hello dad or whoever you have to give honor to. Umeshiv, and answer. Maybe they say good morning, can't ignore them. But this is only at the end of a paragraph. But ubaemtza, in the middle of a paragraph, now sho'el mepnei hayirah, you can only ask greeting for someone that you have to fear. Some say fear if the guy might kill you, God forbid, but other rabbis explain it also means like a rabbi or even a parent again, because it says you have to fear them. Umeshiv, and you can answer again. Now this is Devrei Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Ba'emtza, he has a different opinion. Ba'emtza, in the middle, he picks middle because it was last said. Middle now. Sho'el mepnei hayirah, you can ask for someone that you have yirah, fear. Umeshiv mepnei hakavod, and you can answer someone that you have to give kavod to. And bapirakim, at the end of each paragraph, sho'el mepnei hakavod, you can ask for out of kavod. Umeshiv shalom lechol adam, and you can answer to anyone, not just someone you have to have a kavod or yirah. So you see, he's a little more lenient in that regard. And this is about kavanah, again, like the first part of the Mishnah, because if you're going to be busy interrupting and saying hello to people, we want to make sure you're not going to really do that, because you might lose your concentration. So we say that only when you have to, you can, and it's under these circumstances with these people, can you give them a greeting, because we still have to respect our fellow man. So even though we're saying Shema, there are times that we can, for a second, just greet someone and then go back. So it's all about kavanah, so we don't lose our train of thought.